Let's talk about communication part 3. Communication should lead to community, a greater sense of unity and belonging to one another, everybody being on the same page. In our world, there are very many that are talking, but very few are communicating. In your team, your organization, even in your relationships, people are talking, but talking is not communication. Communication is common understanding. So we can throw things all day and we can say things clearly, but communication is it understood clearly? Did they understand what you were saying, and are they free to respond out of that understanding? Whenever you have truckers, they have walkie-talkies and they can say a code over that walkie-talkie, and the person on the other side will confirm that they heard what was said, and they'll say something like 10-4. This is called the full circle of communication. A lot of times we just listen to people to just respond, and that's not true listening. That's not truly hearing them. We must listen in a way that we let them know that we hear them. This is the art of communication, common understanding. I heard you, and I'm responding out of that. So here's one crucial tip, game-changing skill. If you can do this, your organization can go to the next level, your teamwork, your relationships will be strengthened. This one skill, it is called active listening. Repeating back to that person what you heard them say in a way that you understood it. So for example, let's say that we have Bob and Susie. And Susie says to Bob, I want to go on vacations. I feel like we don't get enough time alone. I would love to find some time to talk about this. Bob, practicing active listening, would say this. He would say, if I understand you right, you're saying that you'd like us to have more time together and go on vacations, and you'd like to find some time to talk about that. Is that correct? And Susie can say, yes, that's totally what I said. Or she could say, no, that's not what I meant. But what you do is you give that person the freedom to clarify, and they feel empowered because you heard them. You will find in your relationships, in your teams, in your leadership, when you can actively listen, respond, repeat back to them what they said, let them know that you heard them, it's a game changer, because that's what every person wants. Everybody wants to be heard.